president's wife. Quote, "They have gotten no, 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 no every single time." The second lady was reportedly scheduled to attend a dog sled race in Greenland, even sharing this video on Instagram, detailing how she was reading all about the race with her children. Those plans have been canceled, and the trip has been dubbed with having a national security focus, with the Vances instead visiting a U.S. military base on the northwest part of the island. Joining us from Nuuk, Greenland, NBC News foreign correspondent Molly Hunter. David is back with us. Molly, I have seen you in so many places. You look quite cold, my friend. Tell me about how this trip came together and fell apart. I'm losing Molly, but I'm getting Molly back. David Jolly, this is not what they wanted. This is not what they intended. Where are we?
Maybe they should send Julia Louis-Dreyfus and play a little Veep soundtrack for this trip, because that's what this is shaping up to be. I mean, coming off the heels of the family ski vacation having to get canceled, there's nothing more humiliating to have an official state visit of sorts and have, you know, the foreign nation say, we don't want you here. I mean, why are you even here? But I think it also speaks to the broader antagonistic narrative of Donald Trump's foreign policy, which is, I'm gonna punch at our allies. I'm going to confront other nations, and in this case, speak with very imperialistic themes. I mean, I guess if you get very serious about this, what I do worry about most when it comes to Greenland or the Panama Canal or his rhetoric around Canada is, does Donald Trump really see his second administration as one in which he accomplishes some type of imperialistic agenda? Is he of such a mindset, a strongman mindset, that he wants to separate himself from all other presidents by actually acquiring new land, new territory? I think there's reason to believe what he says. I mean, he certainly says we want to see military plans for taking the Panama Canal. We want Canada to be the 51st state, or we want to go to Greenland and take it over. I mean, this is an imperialistic agenda that he is suggesting, and it's something we should pay attention to.
Molly, I think I have you back. And so before the line freezes, I'm going to ask you both of my questions, which is, what happened that this trip got scaled back, and what are you hearing from Greenlanders?
And I just caught the last part of what you guys were talking about right there. To be clear, we are in Nuuk. This is the northernmost capital in the world. This is the capital of Greenland, 20,000 people here. And we have met no one in the kind of 18 hours that we've been on the ground who has been enthusiastic about this trip. That scaled back trip, Alicia, which you laid out for our audience, originally, of course, was going to be this cultural tour by the second lady. We spoke with people in the capital of Nuuk who actually were recipients of those asks to host the second lady, to tour around the second lady. And really no one here was particularly enthusiastic, excuse me, very cold out here, Alicia, about being part of that trip, which is why that trip, after several days of very strong language from Greenlandic officials, from Danish officials in Copenhagen, got scaled back. Finally, on Tuesday, the Danish prime minister in Copenhagen said the Trump administration was putting unacceptable pressure on Greenland and said they would stand firm. And by that night, Alicia, Vice President J.D. Vance was added to that trip, and that trip was now exclusively a national security trip to that U.S. space base up in the Northwest. Talking to Greenlanders here, that's an appropriate trip for the Vice President to make. No one felt particularly, I would say, angry that they were going to speak with and meet with U.S. military personnel. I did speak with a member of parliament earlier today who is a pro-independence member of parliament. Take a listen to what she told me. If you met the Vice President, J.D. Vance, what would you say to him?
I would say, please do not take us. We're still interested in figuring out what kind of business we could do together. We are open for negotiations, but it should be on our behalf. We do not want another colonizer just to come here and take us. So let's figure out how to find the best solution together.
She was very clear, Alicia. Greenlanders are open and excited about American interest in Greenland. They're open and excited about American investment in Greenland, but they want it to be on terms that benefit the people here.
And that, of course, is the big question. Molly Hunter, David Jolly, thank you both so much.
What made you come?